We are going to read and answer the questions about the passage that you have just done together. At this time, we should be sitting in our assigned seats because from this point on, we are going to be working independently. So make sure that you have moved to your assigned seat. The passage reads, John F. Kennedy was not the youngest man ever to be president of the United States. That place in history belongs to Theodore Roosevelt. It seems unfair that no one realizes this. William McKinley was elected to a second term in 1900. His vice president, Roosevelt, was at that time the best the country had to offer. Soon after, McKinley was shot and killed. Roosevelt, at age 42, became president. Kennedy took office in 1961 at age 43. While Roosevelt was younger when he became president, Kennedy remains the youngest man ever voted to be president in his own right. I believe he was also the right man to be the leader of the free world during that time. Question number 7. The sentence, Kennedy took office in 1961 at age 43 is a fact. Why? Because it is a statement? Well, it is a statement, but just because it is a statement does not necessarily make it a fact. It tells someone's feelings. I don't see any words that say I believe or should. I don't see any adjectives, so I don't think that any feelings are being told here, so we can eliminate that one. It cannot be proved true or false. Well, a fact is something that can be proved true or false, so that would not be correct. And then answer choice D, it can be proved true or false. So based off of the process of elimination, the only correct answer could be D. So hopefully you picked that. Next, question number 8. Which sentence below is an opinion expressed in the selection? A. John F. Kennedy was not the youngest man ever to be president of the United States. That place in history belongs to Theodore Roosevelt. It seems unfair that no one realizes this. And William McKinley was elected to a second term in 1900. Well, John F. Kennedy not being the youngest man ever to be president of the United States is something that can be proven, so that would make it not an opinion, but a fact, so we can eliminate that one. That place in history belongs to Theodore Roosevelt. Well, they're referring to this place in history, meaning the youngest man ever to be president. So because it belongs to Theodore Roosevelt, that can make it a fact. However, the wording of that is a little iffy, so I'm going to leave it in the running. C, it seems unfair that no one realizes this. It does use the word unfair, and unfair is an adjective. It's describing that the way you think about this situation, you're saying that the way someone thinks in this case is unfair. So that would definitely make an opinion, but you should always read all 4 answer choices. So I'm going to move on to the next one. William McKinley was elected to a second term in 1900. That can be proven. We can look and research and find that William McKinley was indeed elected. So now we're down to B and C, which is our best example of an opinion in this case. Would it be B, that place in history belongs to Theodore Roosevelt, or C, it seems unfair that no one realizes this? The correct answer would be C. It seems unfair that no one realizes this. Question number 9. Which word is a clue that the last sentence in the passage is an opinion? We have leader, believe, free, and time. Which one is a clue of it being an opinion? So let's go back and read that last sentence. I believe he was also the right man to be the leader of the free world during that time. Well, the only word here that really gives us a clue as to that being an opinion would be the word believe. And finally, think and ink, read the question and write the response in complete sentences. What is the difference between a fact and an opinion? Well, you should have something that says the main difference between a fact and an opinion is that a fact can be proven and an opinion cannot be proven. As long as you have something like that, then your response is correct. If you do not have something like that, then please make sure that you add this in now. Once you have finished that, we are going to be moving on to the next portion of the activity, and this is going to be done silently and independently. At this time, you're going to need your handout, and you will also need your laptop because you're going to be inputting all of your responses into Schoology. So you'll log into my Schoology page. You'll scroll all the way down to the bottom to where you'll see the facts and opinion blend space. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to be watching a short biography here on Lionel Messi. And then once we're done with that, we are going to be reading and answering some questions based off of a passage of him. Okay, so I'll be reading and answering some questions based off of a passage of him, and all of that is going to be input into a quiz in Schoology. When you are done with that, you'll see that there is a prompt using a quote from Lionel Messi. Oh, not ready for that video yet. Sorry, guys. There is a prompt using the quote from Lionel Messi. You're going to complete your insider chart and write me an essay that talks about the importance of making sacrifices in order to achieve goals. That is what you'll be doing for the rest of this class. If you need any assistance, please just don't hesitate to raise your hand. I'm always available via message, so you can send me messages on Schoology. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I need your total focus, your total attention, and make sure that all of your answers have been put into Schoology on the Schoology quiz before you leave this class today. So you're answering them on the handouts. So you're circling your answers, and then you're going to be using this paper to answer the quizzes in Schoology before you begin your writing prompt. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Do good.